We believe that every student has the right to higher education.
My name is Darcy Calhoun. This is my 6th quarter in the DREAM Project. I come from a single-parent household, oldest of 3 children, and my mom didn't graduate from high school, so she didn't exactly help me with the process, but she knew she wanted something better for me. As far as education, she always pushed me to have good grades and strive to achieve the best. And even though I didn't have it as well as other students did, I knew that I wanted this for me, that there was a future for me out there that my mom couldn't provide to me, and I wanted that for myself and for my family. The reason why I applied to the University of Washington was to become a doctor and help those individuals who didn't have those resources, who otherwise wouldn't have those resources, by providing them health care and informing them of how to take care of their lives and take care of their bodies. And I knew once I got to UW, I wanted to give back to those same communities that I came from and help them get out and achieve the best that they can. So I found DREAM Project, and what's great about DREAM Project is I'm helping those students and helping them realize that no matter what background that they come from, no matter how much money they had or the color of their skin that they had or what school that they attended, they can go to college too, and they can achieve the highest education that they want to and accomplish their dreams.
We believe that we are one part of a larger effort and that collaboration is critical to our success. My name is Luke Alpress, and I've been in DREAM Project for 4 quarters. If you look at the entire educational life of a student, from their preschool to when they graduate college, it's called the P20 continuum, and we fulfill a niche in that it's not really taken up by any other organization. We work with them right as they're filling out college applications, and that's really something that we are able to do that no one else does. As DREAM Project, we don't have the ability to provide everything that these students need, but what we do provide, we do it very well. We have college students that have just recently been through the process, so we are able to talk with these students, and that's our niche. We are able to actually work through the application process. We go through everything that these students need while they're actually applying to that process, and so it's not something that no one else could do, but it's something that we do, and that when we fulfill that, we don't have as much time to focus on other things, so it's really important that we collaborate and work with other organizations that are providing those other services, like teaching them how to learn, take study habits.
We believe in the impact of meaningful student-to-student relationships. I'm Ebony, and this is my 4th quarter in the DREAM Project. I have this mentee in this cohort of now seniors at Cleveland, and I knew he wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing. Out of the group of students, I hadn't really heard from him a lot, and so I called him up one day. It was kind of random. I was just like, hey, you kind of need to get on your A game and do what you need to be doing. I think the way that I addressed him as an adult, rather than looking down on him, just kind of coming to him as a friend more than his parent or his teacher or someone of like a higher status. It was just kind of, when I came to him, it was kind of like we're on the same level, kind of like a friend. Like, listen, you need to get this done. We both know that this needs to happen, and since I had just gone through the process as well, it's just kind of like I know firsthand what happens when you slack off, or even the fact that I was real with him. I was like, listen, I've procrastinated a lot in my lifetime, so I'd rather you avoid all of that. So I think that the fact that I came to him kind of at the same level definitely made it a lot better. And afterwards, he just said, thank you so much. And if you wouldn't have called me, then I probably wouldn't have got anything done. So that thank you just meant a lot. And knowing that I could be there and knowing that the fact that I did care helped him out was awesome. It was amazing.
We believe in providing vehicles for student leadership and engagement. Hi, my name is Jerry, and this will be my 2nd year in the DREAM Project as a mentor. But then I've also been in the DREAM Project as a scholar for 2 years as well. Before high school, I was a really, really shy guy, And once I got into the Dream Project, it's like I was still shy, but then the mentors, they slowly started integrating me into like the Dream Project. And then as that integration just naturally started happening, like my shyness kind of just started dying down, and I found myself becoming more and more active, and finding myself like just going out and meeting like random mentors that I never talked to from different schools. And it's really Dream Project that opened this opportunity for me. It's just because when I was at my own high school, I kind of had my own identity, and I was like the quiet guy, so I felt like I couldn't really reach out and become like someone else. But here, when Dream Project, especially when they brought me onto campus and I got to meet all these different faces, I kind of had a chance to escape that identity and just start, over fresh. And that ability to start over just really allowed me just to go into like leadership, I guess, because it was something I would never have done back in my high school. My mentor was Jessica. She was really the opposite of me. Like, I was like really quiet, and she was really outgoing. And then I think that really just rubbed off onto me, because she would go and do things like talk like I would have no idea. Like, I remember when I first got into campus, and I was like, oh man, I'm totally lost, and I'm kind of like nervous about asking people. She actually like went around asking for me, like random people, hey, have you seen this Asian guy? And that was kind of like, oh my God, I never thought, I would never see myself going asking random people to see if they'd seen some person that, just wandering around lost. But that really stood out to me, and so I kind of just wanted to like be like her, I guess. And so when Dustin came up and asked me, hey, would you like to be a high school lead? At first I was kind of like, no, I don't really want to do this. I'm not the type of guy to stand up and kind of help lead people or even mentor people. I always saw myself as kind of like a follower. But then in the back of my head, like, just because personality just kind of popped up, and I said, you know what, screw it, I'm going to say yes and let's see what happens. And I think that was a really great choice, because now I've overcome my shyness, and I'm like, I've spoken in front of a class of 300 kids already, so it's kind of like, whoa, that's totally a new side of me, and it's all because of the Dream Project that allowed me to do this.
My name is Olivia Kozira, and this is my 5th quarter in the Dream Project. And I got involved because I went to the honors open house, and I ran into a guy that I knew from high school, Sam Lim, and he told me about the organization and just what a great opportunity it is on campus. And I came to class. Of course, he greeted me right away, and I just felt really welcomed. And on a campus this large, that's really important. So from there, I started hearing about meetings like leadership dialogues and the really cool events that we have, and I started attending these meetings. And from there, Nancy and Cassandra decided that my roommate and I would be great partners for admissions weekend, working on decorations, equipment, and facilities. So we got to do that, and that was my first introduction to leadership, and I learned so much from organizing a meeting with somebody, or going out and talking to somebody and trying to hook Dream Project up with a good deal, or talking about making a balloon arc, or setting up signs and just talking with a bunch of people from across campus just to get things done, because that's what you need to do. And it's really reflective of the future, because you have your major and you have things that you're good at, but building your strength by being part of really special things like the Dream Project is really what's going to make you a special leader and a phenomenal person once you get out into the real world. We believe in providing vehicles for student leadership and engagement.
We believe
We believe
in the power of education to inspire empathy.